Hello and welcome to Chidsbits Physical Media. This is the Retro Room. This is where I come to watch old television. If I manage to get this out by Tuesday, I'll be amazed. It's Monday night as I record this. I've just finished an 11-hour shift. It was 38 degrees there, and it's probably going to be even hotter there tomorrow. I'm doing another 11-hour shift. If I manage to watch this tape, which I don't even know what it is yet, it could be 3 to 6 hours long. There's no way I'm editing this also. Depends. I doubt I'll get any sleep tonight. It's too hot. I'm going to have to find... I haven't even looked for a video yet. Welcome to Tuesday Night Tapes. Right, today's video doesn't have a case. It has a small label on it that says Karate Kid. That is the end of a label. They've just wrote Karate Kid in small letters on it. I have no idea if that's what's on it. Let's put it in. Folks, if this video is late, I apologise. It's been a busy week. What have we got here?
Gets them back in time for bingo.
Hey,
A lot of these tapes seem to have Dad's Army on them. I don't even know how many episodes there are. I will not be watching Dad's Army. There's no point starting it. Oh, wait. This ain't Dad's Army. That was that was Last of the Summer Wine, I think, actually. We got weather. 90s weather.
Again, showery, some heavier rain and temperatures just below the average at 16
I wonder where I'm
degrees.
from.
With a stiff southwesterly again, it's not pleasant. Sunday looking much better, dry just about everywhere, and the sun back with us. Temperatures a bit better at 17. Monday sees rain clearing eastwards, leaving a fairly dry day. Temperatures just 15, but
This is
possibly
regional
creeping
weather,
up.
isn't it?
So not as bad as it could be, but
Oh,
not
Birmingham.
brilliant either. Bye
Says
for
on the
now.
bottom.
shouldn't complain too much. Now, let's have a look at tonight's main news. The Warwickshire woman Sarah Thornton is now a free woman after being cleared of murdering her alcoholic husband. A jury found her guilty of manslaughter.
That's it. Don't forget, if you've got news for us, the number to call is 0645 630 630.
Do call now, please, from us. For now, good night.
Good night.
Good night. Midlands today.
Summer's coming.
Oh yes, this is definitely 90s. Oh wow.
Each week we'll leave the couch behind and show you what to do in the Midlands, where to go and how to get there.
Oh, I thought this was something else then. I thought there was that
Join Diu Down and me, Will Hanrahan, to get the best out of summer 96. Out and about.
Boot and a boot. Saw kids wearing shell suits. It's definitely
BBC
90s.
Two gets to grips with that special mother-son rapport shortly, taking another look at the best of Esther's studio debates.
From Bark in Cardiff to Folk on the Tweed. From Blues in the North to West Side Story. From big band to punk. And from Carreras to Blur. For the first 3 weeks of June, BBC Radio brings you Music Live on Tour, a unique festival of live concerts and road shows from all over the country. To receive more information, call this number now. BBC Radio Music Live on Tour, coming to a town near you.
So it's
Parent Trade is
June.
uppermost in a few minds now, but Square here on BBC One in half an hour. And that's after Europe's #1 chart show.
Hi, this is
Top
Brian
of
Adams.
the
and coming
Pops
up on
again.
Top of the Pops.
Hello, I'm Dennis Potter. And I'm Jean-Claude Van Damme.
And this is Top of the Pops, the very
Oh my-
best in popular discotheque records, brought to you by the BBC.
But enough chit-chat from us old squares. Let's really raise the roof and get down to the controversial sound of the Backstreet Boys.
Wow, that was interesting. Are they going to host the whole show like that, or is that just the opening? Are these vocals partially sung
Where
live?
you're coming from is surely one of the most pressing questions for today's teens.
So now a band who are going to address that important issue with the help of a man who can sing very clearly. It's M-Beat with Jamiroquai.
So I take it, is it Jeremy Hardy and Jack D are going to present this like the 1940s or 50s disc jockeys. And I guess they're going to play it straight the entire episode. I never knew Jamiroquai and M-Beat did a song together. This is news to me. This song was released in May of 1996, so this is June of 1996. Probably early June, right?
They wear jewellery, but strangely they're not ladies. Clap your hands and jig about to Metal Liquor.
Well, I have to correct you there. The actual pronunciation is Metallica.
They say he's built like a brick lavatory.
He may be new to the hit parade, but he's very popular in his hometown of Australia. It's Peter Andre with Bobbler Ranks.
Yes, Peter Andre just dominated Top of the Pops in the mid-90s. So, the Metallica album that came out in 96 was Load, which is a very interesting album cover. It's a picture of blood and semen mixing together. Something Top of the Pops will definitely not mention. I'm forwarding through this. I'm not suffering through Peter Andre. No, thank you. I hate that I know that song.
She's very tall. She has glasses and protruding teeth, and she's a firm hand on the teller of youth entertainment. She's Janet Street Porter.
You've made an absolute hash of that. They're actually clergymen. They're excitable, and they're here. They're the Manic Street Preachers.
I've got to say, I'm enjoying this presentation. Oh, look, it's the Manic Street Preachers, the band who I mixed up for Stereophonics on the last Top of the Pops episode I did. My God, I was tired. I'm even more tired now, but I managed to get it right. They're both Welsh, but aren't they? Oh God, please don't at me. I think Manic Street Preachers had a member go missing, or was that Stereophonics? Oh my God, again, I'm mixing the both up.
Well, now here's someone you haven't seen for a very, very long time. She's been living in Canada, but we've flown her all the way over here. Surprise, surprise. She gave us a video and left.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome Canada's very own singing woman, Celine Dion.
Why were there two random teenage girls right at the front then? It's very strange. Just staring at the camera. Celine Dion, I used to love. I guess I still do. I just don't have time to listen to Celine Dion in 2026. But this was last year when I went to Download Festival. Venga Boys were at Download Festival, which is very strange. But as metalheads, we do like our cheese. And yeah, Venga Boys were enjoyed non-ironically at Download Festival last year. The crowd was like insane. If I'll put a clip in here because I vlogged it from my other channel. Anyway, at the end they played a Celine Dion track and everyone's like singing it on the way out. Near, far, wherever you are. Yeah, anyway, fantastic scenes. We were all drunk. Fantastic. Yeah, Celine Dion. What a woman. Canadian, right? French Canadian.
Mr. and Mrs. Lighthouse must be very proud tonight because their children have a pop hit on their hands.
Yes, it's called Ocean Drive, and they are the Lighthouse family.
It's true.
I'm enjoying this, the presentation. They're not taking it seriously at all. Ocean Drive, sun's gonna shine on everything we do.
We've already heard from Canada once on the program, but here's another star from the land of maple syrup.
Who could it be? Well, it is, of course, Mountie Chop-Topper Brian Adams.
I'm going to put some Brian Adams on at work tomorrow. while I'm sweating to death in this heat.
Well, now, let's take a closer look at this week's hit parade. At number 10, Mark Morrison, Return of the Mac.
At 9, Celine Dion, Because You Loved Me.
It's number 8, it's Fast Love, and it's George Michael.
At number 7, JX, There's Nothing I Won't Do.
Bryan Adams at number 6, The Only Thing That Looks Good on Me Is You.
5, Until It Sleeps, Metallica.
Before, Nobody Knows, The Tony Rich Project.
And at 3, Peter Andre, Mysterious Girl.
At number 2, Ooh, Ah, Just a Little Bit, Gina G. And now for the sport that's got everybody talking. It's called football, and all manner of people have decided they like it.
So much so, there's even a record about it, and it's gone game, set, and match to number 1.
The fact is, Baddiel and Skinner and the Lightning Seeds are all top of the pops.
Of course, June 96. Football's coming home. It's coming home. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna say an embarrassing story. By 1996, I should have known better because I would have been 14 years old. I used to sing 3 lads on a shirt. Yes. Not 3 lions. 3 lads on a shirt. I don't know why, and I don't know how long I was singing that for before somebody or if I even if I was corrected, or maybe I finally saw the music video and saw that there's 3 lions on an England shirt, and then went, "Oh, of course, you idiot." But yeah, originally when I heard this on the radio, I sang 3 lads on a shirt. Oh my God, this is 30 years ago. Oh my God. I know that was then, but it could be again. And it never did come home, did it? I believe they re-released this in 98. Or was it a bit later than that? I can't remember.
Well, it's time to put the furniture back until next week's show with Nicky Campbell.
Now please unplug your
Nicky
set
Campbell.
and wait for 20 minutes for it to cool down before the next program.
Farewell, young friends. Trust no one.
That was interesting. I like that.
Saturday night on BBC One. At 5 to 6, tee off with Jimmy Tarbuck and friends for Full Swing. Lex Luthor clouds the honeymoon at 6:25.
It's like Lois is another person.
At 7:10, more skeletons come out of the cupboard in Confessions. And Let Loose join the National Lottery Live at 10 to 8. A precious dog makes the Bugs team prime targets at 8:05. Then an
Bugs.
apartment holds a sinister secret in the first of 2 film premieres through the eyes of a killer.
Get out of there. He is living inside the apartment wall.
And with Peter Capaldi in search of an inheritance in Soft Top Hard Shoulder at 10:45.
Nothing's going to stop us now.
That's Saturday night
That looks
on
old.
BBC One.
What a fantastic Saturday night. Ooh, Rolf Harris. Listen to that theme tune though, it goes hard.
With Josie the giraffe here, whose baby is in for a 6-foot drop finally arrived. We've got to join me for Animal Hospital on the hoof in half an hour.
Weaving a tangled web now on BBC One in EastEnders.
We got a full episode of EastEnders from 1996. The Mitchells era, the Bianca, the Ian Beale, Mark, the guy with AIDS. No, was he HIV? Sorry. Dot Cotton. Oh my God. Grant Mitchell immediately. Ross Kemp on EastEnders. On a doorstep.
Baby looks like Gran?
Oh, it's Mark. There he is.
Oh, seriously? Could be the spitting image.
I've forgotten who this guy is.
See where you work, what you do.
Isn't he like Bianca's father or something? I've forgotten his name now. Hey, look, Phil. Phil Mitchell, and he's got hair. Not much, but he's got hair. And here's someone else with hair. Ricky! Oh yeah, he was a mechanic, wasn't he?
Oh, thanks, love. Who are we talking about? I was saying about Michelle. Yeah.
Oh, look, Martine McCutcheon.
On the plane.
What's her name?
Just goes to show some
Cat?
people are full of surprises.
Michelle?
Well, never judge a book by its cover is what I always say.
Tiffany.
What?
Tiffany. Played by Martine Where the fuck is my fucking coat? McCutcheon.
Where the fuck is my fucking coat?
No, I'm fine.
She's in Love Actually, right? She's the one that says that?
Yes.
So there's not much exciting going on in this episode. It's nice to hear Bianca not shouting, because that's all I remember her doing, was shouting at everyone and everything. So that's Bianca's dad. I think he's about to tell her she has a brother.
A little chat with you.
Dun dun. Oh, do do, not dun dun dun. It's do 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 do.
Do I sit to you?
I'm not happy about you being anywhere near Ben.
What?
Hey, that's my name.
I understand.
Who told you?
Doesn't matter, does it?
I'm sorry. I've been trying to work up to tell you all week. I come looking for you.
Oh, don't give me that.
It's true.
The whole square knew except for me.
That's the Bianca I
All this
remember.
time you never once said you've just been telling me a pack of lies.
No, I haven't.
That voice could break my glasses,
must
and
be a
these are
rabbit
thick
Casanova.
glasses.
What, you dumped her as well as my mum? You mean you went and left me and my mum on our own and went and married someone else? Well, did you or didn't you?
All right, bloody screaming at
Then you had a
everyone
kid by
all
her.
the time. I'm very confused because I'm very attracted to ginger women, and all she did is scream and stress me out.
I want to stay in London. Oh, Joe, for crying out loud. Just got family down here. Quite a lot by the sound of things. I'm just going to stay and get to know them.
I want to get to know my sister. So is Animal Hospital up next? Or are we moving on to something else?
It's business as usual at Heathrow Airport.
Does anyone own this bag, please?
From suspect packages to suspect passengers.
Back before 9/11,
No, as much as I like it, I have to
when
say.
flying was much easier.
Airport in half an hour.
Ooh. So Animal Hospital and then airport.
The waiting is nearly over.
But what's he thinking? He must be thinking something and all.
Do you reckon we lost hair with worry?
Hang on, it's tummy. Looking like a frog. I'm sure I'm fine. I will be fine.
The final part of Making Babies. Tonight at 10 on BBC One.
There was a show called Making Babies.
Another chance to share Rick Stein's passion for seafood on BBC Two in a few minutes. On the menu, a rich fish soup and creamy crab Newburg. Beginning a brand new series now on BBC One, Animal Hospital takes in the more exotic patients in the care of Whipsnade Wild Animal Park.
This theme is a banger. How did they not blow out their lungs playing this bit? Listen. Oh.
G'day. Welcome back to a new series of animal...
Well, if you put anything on from BBC in the 90s or 80s, you're probably going to find something problematic along the way.
And he knows what's coming.
Yep. They're going to shoot the camel
Good luck, Nelson.
with a dart. Nelson?
The first dart contained a sedative to calm Nelson down.
Sedated, his bottom lip's hanging.
This dart would knock him out.
That must be
One
really
little neck or
confusing for
someone
Nelson.
the head to make sure.
Nelson could sleep comfortably through his treatment.
Nelson.
We're going to clean this up with an antibacterial solution. It'd be nice, obviously, to do this every day, but no. He won't let us.
The noise of him snoring. What a way
After
to
a
wake
few
up.
unsteady, Nelson was soon back on his feet.
They've left the dart in him. Like, take the dart out, for God's sake.
I never knew camels snored. I bet you don't snore.
Yeah.
This is Bumps.
Get off my
He's
TV.
Now, talking of birthdays, it's Luca's 14th birthday today, and as a treat, the keepers have made her a cake using all her fit. Good girl. She's obviously enjoying that. It's all the time we've got now, so We'll see you next week.
Yes,
when
get
you
off
can
my
find out what
TV.
happens when a hippo needs to see the dentist. Here, open up. Whoa.
Banging tune.
Next on BBC One, it's a jungle out there for the staff at Heathrow Airport.
So this is like my ideal kind of tape, right? It seems to be an entire evening of television. Unfortunately, it's just programs. I mean, I don't want to see Rolf Harris on my TV. Couldn't give a shit about EastEnders.
For 3 weeks in June, make an appointment with BBC One's brand new Morning Surgery. Based in Alnwick, Northumberland, share in the daily events that affect staff, patients and new arrivals at their local hospital and surgery. Every day, doctors and nurses will tackle your queries, also offering their tips for a healthier lifestyle. And on the road, reporters track down the emergency services as they meet the needs of their community, wherever they are. Drop in on Alnwick's Morning Surgery, beginning Monday at 9:20 on BBC One.
Jack Charlton revisits a childhood haunt in Northumberland to kick off a new series of One Foot in the Past on BBC Two shortly. BBC One drops backstage at Heathrow right now, where peace and goodwill are running short and one of the aircraft is missing.
Heathrow Airport, where you never land on time. God, I hate flying at the best of times, but coming back into Heathrow, they were never ready for you, and you have to, the plane would have to go round and round. And I hate that bit of flying. I cannot stand it. My least favourite part is when the plane has to circle. Ugh.
Christmas week at Heathrow. As always, PC Dave Kidd is pounding his beat.
Pounding his meat. I must admit, I was busy clearing up for most of that episode, and even I had the volume on. It didn't seem like there was much going on. 2 hours, 1 minute into this tape, so there's an hour left. This is recorded in short play.
Flights for Northern Cyprus, Copenhagen and Wensleydale are boarding with the travel show over on BBC Two shortly.
This week in No Bananas, emotions are running high.
No
Jewish, isn't it? That's what this is all about.
Family secrets are uncovered.
You think he is a traitor?
Just make sure there is nothing for Special Branch to find.
And old prejudices die hard.
I'm not ashamed of my life!
No Bananas, Sunday at 7:30 on BBC One.
The names of some of these shows is
Henry was a high flyer who thought he had it all.
And call my wife and tell her I can't make dinner.
But nobody's life comes with a guarantee.
Henry can't speak. His memory might be deeply affected.
So Henry has the chance to start again.
How did you learn to do that?
You taught me.
Harrison Ford and Annette Bening star in Regarding Henry. Tomorrow at 10:20 on BBC One.
Eddie and Patsy are almost sobered by the prospect of poverty. Absolutely fabulous, of course, in half an hour. Before that on BBC One,
it's
it's
9
time
o'clock.
for the main evening news with Michael Burke.
News!
The Israeli election is still in the balance, but the Likud leader, Benjamin Netanyahu, has now edged ahead, promising a harder line
still
on Middle
poignant.
East peace. The Dunblane headmasters called for tougher gun laws. I've seen what they can do, he said. And Sarah Thornton is free, guilty of manslaughter, but not murder. Good evening. The future of the Middle East peace process is in doubt tonight after a change of fortunes in the Israeli election.
God, has anything ever changed?
Here, the head teacher of Dunblane Primary School, where 16 children and a teacher were murdered, has made a powerful plea for tougher gun controls. Ronald Taylor said he couldn't understand why anybody wanted to keep handguns at home. He was speaking after giving evidence to Lord Cullen's inquiry.
Actually, it wouldn't take long, would it,
The
before...
Dunblane head teacher said the first 2 days of Lord Cullen's inquiry had been harrowing for all those affected by the tragedy. The wounds inflicted on the community by the gunman Thomas Hamilton would never leave, though with support, understanding and love, they would heal and fade. That process, he suggested, would be helped if the inquiry led to tighter gun laws.
But now I can't for the life of me understand why anybody would wish to keep handguns at home.
Earlier, Mr. Taylor said that on the day of the killings he'd been on the phone when he heard indistinct bangs. He thought at first they were caused by building work. When, alerted by staff, he rushed to the gym, he found a scene of unimaginable carnage. The room was thick with bluish smoke and the stench of cordite hung in the air. Also giving evidence, Agnes Watt, the gunman's mother, who explained that her son had been adopted
Agnes
by her
what?
own parents at an early age when her marriage broke
Sorry.
down. She told the hearing her father's drinking led to arguments between the two.
I miss these court sketches that they used to do on the news.
Contact. Hamilton had visited her
That looks like the cleaner where I work.
but had mentioned nothing to hint at what he would do the next day. But Thomas Hamilton had severe financial difficulties. His income support had been stopped for running his boys' club businesses from home, and when he killed himself, he had personal debts amounting to £11,000. His assets totaled just 3 pence.
So we're not far away from tighter gun laws in the UK.
What had happened to them. Andrew Castle, BBC News, Stirling.
Sarah Thornton, the woman who killed her husband with a kitchen knife, has finally been cleared of murder. She was jailed for life 6 years ago, but claimed her husband had been violent. Today, at her second trial, she was found guilty of manslaughter instead, and freed because of the time she'd already spent in jail.
Certain of permanent freedom for the first time in 7 years, a beaming Sarah Thornton held a news conference this afternoon. With her 17-year-old daughter at her side, she said she hadn't forgiven herself for killing her husband.
I'm too tired to feel a sense of victory, and there's been too much pain. And at the end of the day, Malcolm died.
2 hours earlier, she'd left court after the jury unanimously found her not guilty of murder, but guilty of the lesser charge of the manslaughter of her alcoholic husband, Malcolm. She stabbed him once with a kitchen knife as he lay drunk at the couple's Warwickshire home in 1989. Mr. Justice Scott Baker said he took into account the difficulties she'd had living with an alcoholic husband, but she still bore considerable responsibility for taking a life. However, she was no danger to the public and would not have to return to prison.
Sarah's walked free. It's not a total victory because she hasn't proved she was a battered wife. She's proved instead that she's got a severe personality disorder, and that was the fault of it all, not Malcolm.
Free Sarah Thornton! The case of Sarah Thornton prompted a national campaign to free women who'd killed their abusive partners. But unlike some who'd endured years of serious violence, Sarah Thornton had known her husband only 2 years.
I feel
2
that
years?
Campaigners are using Sarah Thornton's case to beat their own drum, and in some ways wrongly, because her personal problems appear to go back a long way. It isn't just the domestic violence, which she undoubtedly received from her husband.
Toasting freedom today, Sarah Thornton can't know for certain whether the jury found she had been provoked by violence, but she's happy to be free and is planning to write a book. Jane Peel, BBC News.
I wonder if
in
she ever wrote
Oxford.
that book. She did write the book, and it's available to buy on Amazon. Okay, we are 2 hours and 29 minutes.
Main news
into
again,
this tape.
the Israeli election is still in the balance, but the Likud leader, Benjamin Netanyahu, is ahead. That's it. Good night.
Slam your papers on the desk. Birmingham
John
news
Major
now.
wrestles with a nation divided over Maastricht in the final part of The Poisoned Chalice, over on BBC Two in a few minutes.
Good evening. A Shropshire haulage firm is laying off 100 workers and says the BSE crisis is to blame. Cadwalladers employs 140 people in Oswestry. The town has been heavily hit by the beef crisis and the council is already seeking financial assistance from the government. A light aircraft has crashed in Staffordshire. 3 people were on board, but none was seriously injured. The plane came down at Bobbington near Dudley. It had been in the air for 40 minutes when it crashed, clipping power lines on the way down. It's believed the plane may have had a fuel fault. It's been described as one of the most important festivals in the English-speaking world. The Hay Festival in the tiny market town of Hay-on-Wye on the Welsh border is currently in full swing.
Hay-on-Wye claims to have the world's largest number of second-hand books, around 2 million. The Literature Festival is now in its 9th year.
It's great being out here just because it is, it's not
Eddie
like
is
London.
a fan
not
of
like London
books.
just because it's all birds tweeting and the scenery and the place and the river. It's just great.
The final part of Making Babies in half an hour.
I bet there's some people that read that on the TV listings. Ooh, making babies. And it's on after the watershed. I bet they tuned in and were majorly disappointed.
In this week's Bad Boys,
where is Fraser Hood?
The return of an old friend.
That man wants to kill me.
What's that, Dr. Robotnik?
Well, I'm reluctant to admit it, but I'll miss Fraser Hood.
Of an end.
Fraser's really dead. It's my fault.
Time to pay your respects in Bad Boys, Wednesday 9:30 on BBC One.
Not to be confused with the
Bad
movie.
Girls in Search of a Cash Injection now on BBC One. Absolutely fabulous.
I've never watched this. I'd like to know what whoever recorded this tape, what on this tape they actually wanted to see, because this might be the first example I've had of a tape that's just run through an entire like evening of television. Yeah, it would have been better if this would have been like ITV or Channel 4, because then we would have got adverts. But yeah, an entire evening of television. I mean, that's a cool tape in my book, even if the programming isn't necessarily exactly what I wanted to see. Right, I'm going to forward through Absolutely Fabulous. If it is worth watching, please let me know, because I've never watched it. I've seen it in charity shops on DVD, and if it's worth watching, I'll pick some up. But I might have the movie, actually. There is a movie, right? Mr. Danny Detail, if you're watching, can you figure out what day this broadcast was from? I think it's like beginning of June, but it could be like end of May. So the tape ended at 3 hours and 1 minute. So this is the last few seconds of the tape.
But I don't see how any day could have been the way this bloody country's run.
So 3 hours, 1 minute and 41 seconds. Well, that was the first tape I've had, I think, that's been one entire evening broadcast and nothing else. From 1996, starting with Top of the Pops and ending with Absolutely Fabulous. I'm going to try and edit this and get it out by Tuesday. It's 8:30. If I go to bed at 9, I'll probably sleep about 3 hours, and then when I wake up, I'll edit this before going to work tomorrow. My God, it is hot as an oven in here. I'm going to have to sleep downstairs. I'll see you at the next one. I would say see you next Tuesday, but that sounds like something else, doesn't it?